What's going on, it's Suck and I'm back with a brand new video on Super Duper Tech. And in today's video, I'll be showcasing what it was like when taking a number of still images and video footage from the rear camera and the front camera on the brand new iPhone 15. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers, so if you are new around here, then I must ask you to hit the subscribe button, clicking the bell icon to be notified of when a new video goes live. But without any further ado, let's hit the titles. So first things first, I do want to mention that I am using the 128GB model of the iPhone 15, which realistically shouldn't make much of a difference. So you can pause the video here to get a general breakdown of the specification for the cameras. Also, by using that 48MP main wide camera, you are able to pop in and take a 12MP snippet from that main camera. This has a focal length of 52mm. As it's using that main camera, it's also got an aperture of f1.6. With this iPhone 15, you do have Apple's updated Smart HDR5. It also has the updated Photonic engine. And when it comes to video recording, this iPhone is capable of recording 4K video footage at either 24, 25, 30 or 60 frames per second. It's got cinematic mode, so you can shoot 4K videos using HDR at 30 frames per second. It also has action mode, so you're able to record up to 2.8K at 60 frames per second. The iPhone 15, however, does not have the capabilities to record ProRes video footage like we've seen with the iPhone 13, 14 and 15 Pro models. Also, it doesn't matter if you purchase the iPhone 15 or the iPhone 15 Plus, the cameras that they use are identical across the board. But enough about that, let's take a look at what these cameras are capable of producing. So this video is being recorded at 4K 60 frames per second on the iPhone 15. If I'm being quite straight with you, from what I'm looking at on the screen at least, it looks really good. It's quite sharp, everything's in focus. The background is exposed, the clouds don't look too crazy, but let's have a look to see if it can pick out all those. There's a lot of birds in the sky over there. I don't know if you can see it. Don't know if you can see it, if I'm being honest with you, but yeah, the background now is overexposed. But if I'm being honest with you, it looks really good. It genuinely looks really good. Let me switch over to full HD just to see if there's any difference with how the HDR is being processed maybe. But let's have a look. So this is now being recorded at full HD at 60 frames per second. And the colors look pretty much the same. My beard doesn't look, if I'm being honest with you, as in focus. It doesn't look as sharp, and it does look quite considerably shaky. Let me switch it back over to 4K, and just as I'm walking, no, it still looks quite shaky. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Leave them down below. Of course, I will be doing the same with the iPhone 15 Pro, the 15 Pro Max. But yeah, here's a quick look at how it compares to the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So this is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Yeah, it looks completely overexposed behind me. But if I'm being honest with you, it still looks quite good. The tree doesn't look as sharp as what we've seen with the iPhone 15. And yes, I'm just going backwards and forwards. But yeah, I will do a complete comparison between this iPhone and the other iPhone models that have been released not too long ago. Yeah, at least with the iPhone 15, the background was being completely exposed for. And let me open it up and try and record the same thing. So, it was exposing for it, but it's not now. It must be a bit too bright down there, I guess. Turn around. Someone's got a heavy right foot. Yeah, the iPhone 15 is definitely doing a better job at exposing. Yeah, just taking a look at them, but yeah, put them on top of each other. Yeah, at this point, it looks a bit of a toss-up, but they do look very sharp on the iPhone 15. My beard just looks very, very sharp along with my eyebrows. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Leave them down below. management. So this is a front FaceTime or Face ID camera, if you like, video test on the iPhone 15. It's quite windy first and foremost, so let me know how I sound. All right, I am about to walk through a tunnel, but yeah, how does the picture quality look? I can see the background is a little overexposed, but the sun is just to my left. It does look quite decent. My skin tones look quite good. My beard's in focus, it's quite sharp. But yeah, how stable is the footage? Does it look quite stable to you? Is it quite shaky? As I say, I'm in a tunnel at the moment, so you might hear a bit of echoing. But to see how the front camera adapts from going from a light environment to a slightly darker environment, and then back out to a slightly lighter environment. But nevertheless, what do you think of how this camera is performing? Is it performing quite well? Do you think it's worthy of the kind of price tag that it has on this kind of phone? Back out in the sunlight now. If I turn to face this way, yeah, the background's completely in focus there. It's completely exposed for, but with the sun directly behind me, yeah, to be expected. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of how this camera is performing on the iPhone 15 by leaving a comment down below in the comment section. So this is cinematic mode on the iPhone 15. I'm recording using the front true depth camera. This is being recorded at 4K at 30 frames per second. Once again, how do I sound? How does the video quality of course look? And number 3, how shaky is it? Can you hear the background noise? The wind is blowing. I'm literally right next to a massive lake. So you should be hearing a hell of a lot of wind. But let's see how the iPhone performs when it comes to cancelling out that noise. Fingers crossed they do a good job with audio, as the video quality that I'm looking at here looks quite decent. But of course, I'll have a look at it in a little and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. Here, what are your thoughts on it? Leave it down below once again in the comment section. So this is being recorded on the front true depth camera system of the iPhone 15. I'm recording at 4K 60 frames per second. I'm approaching a street light, so it should be top lit. There we are. But yeah, anyway, what do you think about how I sound? Because it's quite windy out here, I'll be honest with you. It is quite windy. It's dark. How do I sound? How's the stabilization? How does the image quality look? There's a car coming from behind, so let's have a listen to see how the microphones pick it up. But yeah, I am literally just walking down the street. There's some street lights around. But yeah. What do you think? How does it sound? How does it look? Is it quite shaky? Is it quite sharp and focused? Is it quite saturated? Yeah. Let me cross over to the slightly darker bit, and maybe we'll be able to push this camera out of its comfort zone. Someone's not got their lights on, but yeah, anyway, once again, this is a front true depth camera system test on the iPhone 15. This is very windy out, as I mentioned previously. It's very windy. It's been recorded at 4K 60 frames per second. As I say, it is quite dark. How shaky is it? How's the wind noise? Can you actually hear me? I don't know. I know I can kind of see myself on the screen, so at least the video quality looks like it's somewhat usable. But yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. So as you can see, the iPhone 15 is capable of taking some fairly good video footage. So as you can see, this iPhone 15 is capable of taking some fairly good photographs, and when it comes to the video footage, I think you'll find that they speak for themselves. But I will be uploading a number of videos comparing this iPhone 15 to the iPhone 13 and the 14, so if you do want to check out those videos, then be sure to subscribe, clicking the bell icon to be notified of when those videos go live. If you've got any questions with anything you've seen in today's video, then be sure to leave them down below in the comment section, or alternatively you can hit me up on my social media, links to which can be found down below in this video's description. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care and have a good one.